Hi my loves and welcome to my channel. My name is Erica. This is Gypsy Cowgirl Tarot. I am a psychic medium and a prophetess. So welcome in my loves if this is your first time here. We are a Pillar of Light channel, okay? Those of you guys returning, welcome back. Excuse me, having a little bit of throat chakra activity over here. So you guys saw the title, you guys already know why you're here, right? I don't know yet exactly what is going to come through in the message, like what needs to be shared and channeled out. But I can tell you that I keep, like this morning, I just keep, there's something here where the divine masculines they're feeling this connection on such a profound and real level. Now, they've always felt that at a core soul, you know, in their soul, there's been an inner knowing, a deep knowing, okay, of who you are for them. That's why they get triggered and that's why they run, right, upon you guys reuniting, being in physical union, you know, all of the things, right? And then the triggering happens because their soul recognizes you soul to soul, but the ego, body, and mind tries to keep them, you know, in the 3D, in the safety zone, in the, you know what I mean? So this morning, all I'm feeling is, all I keep getting is like, this is real. This is real. This is real. And that's what I'm channeling from the masculine's side, from their energy. It's like they're having these very profound epiphany moments. Like it really is, you guys, like they are just like waking up. Okay. Like they wake up from their sleep, or like each morning, you know, it feels like every day that passes because it is that way. It is that way. But for them, this is what they're feeling. It's like, it's just getting more real, more intense, more of a pull, you know, and as that's happening in their own lives and in their own ways of living, being, doing, whatever, there's this, it doesn't resonate, it doesn't fit, it doesn't feel right, whatever it is, a job, a partnership, you know, if they've been battling with their ego, with their own self, you know, with just, you know, bad habits or addictions or whatever it is, right? They're starting to see that they are not living in their truth in a huge way. And when I say they're not living in their truth, I mean their divine truth, their soul truth of who they truly are. And that's what is rising at this time, right? We are having a global awakening. You guys in the feminine energy are the ones who were heavily activated. Like, you know, like you guys rose up very quickly, you know, in the matter of this being a twin flame connection, you know, because other soulmate connections can definitely trigger things and activate, and you know what I mean? You know, you can go through a very toxic karmic relationship and start awakening, right? That doesn't mean it's a twin flame or whatever, right? But when you do meet your twin, what happens is you're so profoundly activated. Like you might already be on your awakening journey, you might already not be on your awakening journey, but when you come into contact with this person, and this is how it is for both of you guys, it ignites your true soul. Like it pulls it back up to the surface, you know what I mean? To where the feminine, you know, that's probably not like the best, you know, analogy, but for me, that's what I'm getting. It activates you, it brings you back to life. So there are very specific, this is going to be specific to twin flames, although this message overall will resonate with a lot of you guys, because not everyone here is a twin flame. Although I will say here on my channel, many twins are being divinely guided here, along with they're being guided to other twin flame readers who are actual twin flames, because we carry sacred codes, we carry different stuff different activations, different healing codes, different psychic gifts, different kinds of, you know, we tap into different things as twin flames. So that's why I always say, like, I suggest, you know, if you resonate as a twin flame, you know, you're on this journey, I would, you know, it's nothing wrong with watching like other readers at all. Anyone can tap into the energy and like pull on it. But I will say, when you're an actual twin flame, you get in and you receive things on a whole different level that like other people can't tap into. It's like a, you know, it's like a, you know, it'd be like for me, like the Akashic records, like anyone can tap into their Akash and other people can tap into people's Akash. If you're an Akashic reader, if you have that gift, if you can, if you're trained to do it, I don't know, right? But it's like a record library, but it's only accessible to twin flames. You know, it's like that. That's like what I get. And it's full of these, you know, codes of different things, right? Of different ways that the twins bring light and activate and bring healing and, you know, all of that, right? But first they do it with each other, reactivate each other, awaken each other. And it is very intense. So basically what's taking place for me right now is like, there's, you know, we're quantum leaping here, depending on how much work you've done, you know, where you're at, right? But for many, it's timeline jumping. And it's quantum leaping, and timelines are merging, you know, in a really big way. And the divine masculine is feeling, they're feeling this. I'm like having a hard time articulating the way that the way that I'm receiving it and feeling it. I'm having a hard time articulating it into words. Okay. They're seeing and recognizing you truly for who you are to them. Like, they've been trying to run from it. They've been trying to deny it. They've been trying to look the other way, keep going, living life, push you, you know, away, because it's like, it's not that they're trying to push you away in a toxic, you know, like mean way. It's the fact that they're running. It's the fact that they're rejecting, trying to run from their own soul growth and journey. Because again, it's not for the faint-hearted. You know what I mean? It's just, it's not. So anyways, so let's go ahead and just kind of tap in and see like what wants to come through. I think I'm going to start with Starseed Oracle. Some Starseed Oracle. Okay. And I do feel very profoundly, you know, that our star family is really, really guiding this right now. You know, I keep getting like very heavily the Arcturian and Pleiadian energy, and I channeled that out the other day in a message, and it feels like they're like leading and guiding, you know, all of us. But I do feel that for a lot of twin flames, that I couldn't tell you why, but for whatever reason, they are really connecting. Okay. I'm also getting, like the Hathors and like Isis and Osiris, and, Archangel Michael is really guiding and leading. I feel Archangel Metatron is really guiding in a way with the masculine energy. So, you know, there is a lot of divine support and a lot of divine assistance. But the masculines are starting to really see all the things that you guys have been seeing, okay? So they're seeing number synchronicities. They're channeling, you know, visions and information and getting downloads, and, you know, their psychic abilities are growing and expanding, and they truly are stepping back, rising back up into their true self, okay? And as they rise more into their true soul, like their core soul frequency of who they really are, as they rise up into that, the rest of who they are feels like it doesn't fit. It's falling away. It feels not good, unnatural. There's resistance. It feels, you know, kind of icky, uncomfortable. So there's this natural, what I'm getting is like waves washing over masculines. So it's like it's like things being washed away, waves washing over them. There's a great cleansing happening. They're cleansing their lives. They're purging things out of their lives, because they are being guided and pulled to naturally align to these higher timelines, higher frequencies, which these connections in union lie in, because these connections are so profoundly high, like they're high frequency. They are super high frequency, and that's why, you know, it's like the twin flame is a little different. it's a, you know, just a different kind of a soul connection, you know, is all it is. Where you guys share the same core frequency within your soul. Okay. You guys are a twin, you're a twin soul, right? So, you guys, it's like twins in real life, like identical twins. It's like that, but it's like identical soul in that regard, right? Like where you guys are that match, that mirror to one another. Which is why, again, it's so triggering when you have so much dense energy and ego and shadow, because you mirror that to one another, and that's what causes the separation, right? And then once these things start getting healed, you start rising up more, and then it starts, right, coming back together. So what I'm seeing is a big rise up. I'm seeing the divine masculine, really seeing what I'm getting is like, and when I say this, I don't mean it in like a good way, like a high priestessy, you know, witchy way. And I see 144 right as I say this, but they're really starting to see the devil around them, the devils around them, devil energy around them, and they're starting to see the witchy ways of the karmic. Now, for some of the karmic partners, okay, some of these karmic partners are, you know, they're a succubus energy. They are like, basically, it's like an energy of someone who has really sunk their like devil claws into the divine masculine, and they have been leeching off their energy. They've been draining their energy. They have somehow very much masked their, it's a manipulation energy. They've really masked their true identity to the divine masculine. But here's the thing, as the divine, and I'm not saying like every karmic partner out there is a witchy succubus energy, you know what I mean? But yeah, a lot of these, especially like feminine karmics, there's definitely masculine karmics that have been like this to the divine feminine as well. But the feminine has risen up above these energies. So the feminine will no longer entertain or be, or, you know, have that kind of person ever again, where the masculine is still battling with that. So as the masculine rises up more and starts to become more enlightened, they're seeing these kinds of energies for who they are and what they are on a true level. The masks are falling off. The smoke and mirrors is no longer a thing to where you can turn a blind eye. You know, it's like they're just seeing like everything for what it really is right now. Okay, so, and it's making their life feel, you know, very chaotic and overwhelmed, and, you know, there's this pressure of decision making and decision time, and, you know, all of these things, right? The karmic partners are very you know, it's kind of like some of them I feel like a group of them I feel are starting to also see this for what it is, and they're rising up above it, and they're actually starting to maybe awaken and choose self-love and go, you know what, like, we're not good together. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, let's talk about this, and let's decide to move our separate ways where we both, you know, can rise and be happier and grow in life and stuff, because we're not going to be able to do this together. But for a big group, I feel that the karmic energies are very malicious. I feel that it really is like the true colors being shown, where it's like the masculine is just kind of seeing and feeling and going, wow, like, you know, I don't know, I've seen some red flags, and yeah, things haven't been all that great, but like, now that they're rising above the 3D matrix and the 3D illusion of their connections with the karmic and of everything else, they're really starting to see, you know, wow, like you really are this kind of a person, and I am not okay with this. This does not resonate with me. And it's almost like what I'm getting from a lot of the karmic energies right now, as the masculines are rising, they're trying to pull them back down. They're trying to keep them down and in these lower vibrations with them, okay? Because they're very codependent and, you know, all kinds of other things, right? It's a very unhealthy to both of them, okay? And the masculine is really, it's like what I'm seeing is like someone grabbing like an arm, and then who, like, let's say it's the karmic, right, grabbing onto the masculine, like, no, you can't go. I'm seeing the masculine taking the hand and throwing it off of them, you know, and then the hand comes back again. No, no, please don't go. And the masculine takes it off again and throws it off of them. It's like they're really trying to hold on to the divine masculine as they rise up, okay? The masculine is really starting to have dreams and starting to remember life with you, past lives with you, what it feels like to be with you, be in love with you, be in full union with you. I mean, they are in love with you, but you know what I mean? It's like what it is to like live life with you on a, you know, daily basis, but they're remembering your higher selves. You know, like who you've been in Atlantis and in other past lives and, you know, things of that nature. Sorry guys, hold on one second. I just have to plug my phone in. They're having dreams, past life memories coming up, surfacing of Atlantis, of your time. You know, they probably aren't like aware of like what it exactly is. It's probably coming through as, you know, like we were like, I've just been with my feminine in a lot of dreams lately. You know, we've been in some really weird places. You know, there was a lot of water, or it was very beautiful, and you know, things of that nature. Okay, you guys, I don't think they're gonna remember like hardcore details, but who knows, right? We all pick up things differently and receive things differently. And you know, for me lately, like I'm remembering my dreams. Yeah, I think that there's a lot of watery like dreams happening right now. This is Mintaka, but it reminds me of like Atlantean energy for sure. These kinds of waters and stuff too. It says seeing potential. So they're starting to see their potential. This also indicates water energy, which is intuition, emotion, psychic ability, things of that nature. So yeah, so they're definitely like in that watery flow of feeling in their feels, very much in their emotions, in their higher heart. Their heart is heavily activated. Also with this blue, even though it's not like royal blue, it's like, you know, this like beautiful like Caribbean blue. It's like my Caribbean calcite right here, right? It's throat energy, like how I had the throat chakra block. And even through this whole reading, my throat is a little just kind of weird. It's kind of crackly, or I don't know, just a little different. It says bringing unconsciousness to light. And that's exactly what is happening. Just like you guys are remembering your soul gifts, your soul memories, who you've been, who you are, your strengths, you're rising up, you're calling, you know, claiming self-love. You're no longer taking, you know, crap from people. You're, you know, but you're becoming more loving and compassionate. But it's like all about your unconsciousness, the things that have lying dormant within you throughout this incarnation, finally reactivating and coming back online in a really huge way. And that's this for the masculines too. Same thing is happening for them. Same thing. Okay, and this is for a lot of people right now, collectively, right? And globally. There's a global awakening taking place. Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. Look at, she's walking through a portal. Wow. This seems like a dream to me. This looks like something that you might, like where you travel, astral travel, going to different places, and you end up somewhere like this, right? In fact, I've been to places that resemble this for sure, for sure, for sure. Also this right here. Absolutely. Yep. So they are they're taking action. They're taking action in their own lives, okay? So that they can pursue and align to their higher timelines and to their higher self and their highest, most abundant life. And in those timelines, you are there. You are there. It's like they have to walk through this portal to go and meet you on the other side, and that's what they're doing. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. See, it's almost like they've been going, okay, I'll make changes when, I'll leave this person when, you know, it's almost as if like, okay, there's going to be a right time. There's going to be a right time. They've been, you know, but it's not, there's not a right time. The time is now. All we have is the present, the I am moment, right? So that's what they're starting to do. They're following their intuition before it makes sense. You know, I'm getting like impulsive energy. So I do feel like they really tap into their inner strengths and they just call it quits. They walk away. they, you know, let's say it's an addiction, you know, they get the help they need, or they, you know, if it's alcohol, they stop drinking, you know, they're choosing self-love. They're taking better care of their mind, their heart, their body, their energy. They're creating boundaries with people. They're going, no, I am tired of living in constant turmoil, chaos, being angry all the time, or upset all the time, or feeling low all the time, or, you know, and it is them really choosing to rise and align with their higher self. Their oversoul. Yep. Look at this. Look at this. The twins. The twins. Both heavily activated by the light. Both carrying massive activation codes. Okay. Different downloads. Okay. And look at the spirit all around you. Okay. And this says, I'm sorry. Okay. So this is the masculine coming to the feminine and saying, like, I'm sorry, you know, for, you know, this, or this, but I was still healing and on my journey. And to be very honest, you guys, I say this a lot, like, to me, there's nothing that they need to apologize for. Like, maybe they ghosted you and maybe they left you on red or something. Then maybe, yeah, like, I'm sorry for just not responding, or I'm sorry for not, you know, calling you or messaging you back or something, right? But the overall, they don't have to apologize for being with a karmic, or for doing this, or for running, or for being triggered. That is a part of the journey, okay? But they are sorry. And what I'm getting is they're seeking forgiveness. They're forgiving themselves. They're forgiving themselves, and they're starting to have more compassion towards the people around them that have done them wrong. Like, it's getting harder for them to be angry. And that's why it feels very disconnected with, like, karmic energies, whether, again, it be a partner, a boss, a parent, a sibling, a friend, friends. You know, they're just kind of like ascending beyond it all, right? Defenselessness, righting past wrongs, and uprooting. Yeah, they're uprooting their lives. They want to make things right from the past between you two. Okay, and then look, I remember your soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. So the fated life is the life that we're born into. It's the life, you know, it's basically, for a lot, it's just an example, is the life that the masculines are living. Right? It's like, this is the way my parents did things, and this is how we do things, and I do things the same way, and and it's the life I was born into, you know. It's like that. The destined life, okay, is your soul. It is when you awaken. It is when you're following the path of your soul. The reason why you incarnated here, okay? And when you walk the line of your destined path, you are so fortunate, abundant, in alignment, right? Because you're in alignment, but things just flow. You feel better, you feel good, you love yourself, you know, there's all these things, right? And like I said, big things come through, or opportunities arise, and it's all because of this, you know, I'm aligned to my destined path. They are rising above. They are saying, I remember who I am. I remember who we are together. I remember our past lives. I remember how much I've loved you for eons. I've loved you in Atlantis. I've loved you in Egypt. I've loved you in, I don't know, in old Ireland, you know, but they're just like feeling all these connections and connecting the dots and all these things, right? But it's, I remember. Okay, so they're choosing the destined life over the fated one. They've been living the fated one. They see it now. They see that that's not the path. That's not the way. That's not what they're meant to be doing. And they feel it in every part of them, you guys. It's wild, right? Okay. So what do I want to end this message with? So I send you guys so much love and light. Oop, I hope that you guys enjoyed this message. Again, even if this is not, you know, even if you are not a twin, or, you know, this isn't something that you resonate with as far as that goes, it's okay. Like, let's say you have a very intense past lives connection with someone. They still resonate on that soul level. They still feel things on that soul level when it comes to you, right? It's just, it's strong. It's very strong. It's just labels, you know what I mean? But the twins are a little different in these regards. The Tower, yep. What needs to be broken down? Wait, what needs to break down in your life in order to be rebuilt? Yeah. First of all, they've been going through tower moments. I keep saying this. Things are crumbling on their side because it's divine intervention. With the lightning bolts there coming from the heavens, it is divine intervention. It is the universe. It is God's source. It is, right, the divine breaking things down, interrupting things abruptly, causing issues here. Because it's a redirection. It's to redirect you to your true divine path. Okay? Hold on 1 second, love. I hear something outside. And I just spilled my water. Okay, let me see. Okay, sorry about that. I heard a car and I have someone coming by, so I wasn't sure if they were already here. And then I hit my little water bottle over. Okay, anyways, so this is what's going on around them. I mean, literally, this is also the divine reawakening. It's like showing here that they've been cracked open. You know, the lightning bolts have hit, you know, and this is abrupt. This is sudden changes, sudden shifts, sudden breakdowns, sudden redirections, taking new paths, things falling apart, endings happening, you know, turmoil and connections, jobs falling apart because you're not meant to be there. The divine is redirecting you, right? So this is what the masculines are feeling, you guys. They're looking at their life and they're going, okay, what needs to be fixed here? What do I need to do? What actions do I need to take? What needs to be broken down so I could rebuild? All right, so let's see here. Got that Scorpio energy too with the Tower. Major Arcana too. Very first tarot card out is Major Arcana. If you guys want to book a reading with me, my loves, you can find all the info down below in the description box. I offer general readings. You know, we can hone in on your twin flame journey. We can, you know, spiritual guidance, whatever, whatever comes through. King of Swords is coming out, the King of Justice and Truth. He's also an action king, okay? Anyways, you can find it all down below, loves. And I also do past life readings, Akashic readings. So it's all there. Okay, so air signs and Scorpio. What situation in your life is calling you to have logic and clarity? Yeah. Yep. They're having massive clarity moments. They're using that sword right there, and check out the blue. There it is, the throat chakra. There's the royal blue. And it's even in this card too, that color. Okay, so they're aligning to their truth, period. And that is connected to the throat. All of their chakras are relit, you know what I mean? This is them like fully activated and rising up, okay? It's just, you know, they're rising to their 5D self and to this 5D, you know, union that you guys share, and everything else. And that's why, you know, the 3D stuff is feeling very off at this point. Okay, so they are thinking more logically, you know, they're not thinking with illusions and fear, you know, they're seeing beyond the, you know, whatever's right in front of them. The Eight of Swords. Gemini energy, getting out of my own way. What situation in your life is holding you back? Okay, so whatever situation in their life that consistently has them in this Eight of Swords energy, it is being broken down, you guys, okay? And they are freeing themselves from this mental prison, okay? They're getting more in their heart and out of their head, okay? And they're taking action here with the King of Swords. Getting out of their heart, out of their head and into their heart, okay? That is the soul. All right, let's get one more, please. Six of Pentacles. What situation in your life needs balance? And look, 6-6. Okay. What do you need to remove yourself from for peace of mind? I mean, right? You guys, you cannot make it up, right? There they are, right there. They are detaching from the 3D matrix, the illusions, the karmics, the whatever else, okay? Their old ways, their old habits, they're leaving that all behind. They've learned lessons here, and they're moving to calmer waters in their life. That's what needs balance. That's how they create the balance. They detach. They detach. They move forward to calmer waters. And they come in and they have this new energy of balance within. I want to give to this, equal give and take. You know, it's like that in the physical realm. Pentacles are physical, okay? So we have the pentacles, and then we have 3 cards of swords. Okay, what I'm receiving is that they are no longer in a way of sabotaging themselves. Like, they see how they're doing that because of enlightenment. That's the clarity. Okay, so they don't want to live in those shoes anymore. They want to align to their higher path. Okay. So anyways, my loves, this is what I have for you. Again, I hope that this, you know, connects with you. Also down below in the description box, if you are feeling guided, if you feel called, I opened up a couple weeks ago my one-on-one tarot lessons, okay? And these are not your average tarot lessons. We, of course, will go over, you will be able to read cards and all the things, but I focus more on your spiritual gifts, your innate gifts, who you truly are, and channeling and receiving, you know, things of that nature. So, you know, I am, a part of my light work is activating, you know, I'm an activator, like a spiritual battery. So when I connect with people, it just does something for them. I don't know what, okay? It's just, you know, powerful. So anyways, we will tap into all that in the tarot lessons. And if you're not like guided to learn the tarot, but maybe you feel called to like just spiritually mentor with me, like we will dive in with your gifts and do all that stuff too, and go over all kinds of esoteric things, right? But anyways, it's same price, but it's, you know, spiritual mentoring instead of tarot lessons. And we'll dabble in the tarot a little bit, some divination stuff. But anyway, so it's all down below, all the details, all the, you know, description, everything, right? So I send you guys love and light. You know, again, you know, labels aside, if this is your message, it's your message. If you know that your masculine is rising and you can feel it, then that's all that matters, right? You know, and I feel, because if you have a strong past life connection with someone's, you know, soulmate, it's you still have that telepathy, you still have that psychic bond, you guys are very connected in a big way. So anyways, but I send you guys love and light. Thank you for all of your love and support, and thank you for all of your comments and for liking and interacting. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and I'll see you soon. Mwah. Bye.